Well, hello everybody. Welcome once again to another chat. Today is a special edition because I am stranded in North Carolina and there is a hurricane coming. Hopefully, they have told me that I'll be able to be out of here by tomorrow. But as we stand, I'm here at a parking lot waiting for. Actually, I'm going to dinner with my friend Brian Wood and his wife, formerly of RVing Illustrated, Thor Motorhome Owners Group in Facebook, and now they have a new YouTube channel called The Woods. So they're gonna be showing up here any minute now, and we'll do the live chat until then. Which, by the way, I am here just north of Charlotte, and this is what happened. As I left from Miami, the car was. Let me lower the blind here a little bit so the sun is setting right in front of me. And this is. I hope that the air conditioner doesn't make too much noise. I'm running the generator for the first time. I'm running that generator extensively, by the way. And the woods are here. And this is what happened. Finally, I got my car on Saturday night. I think they finished it in a hurry because they found some code in the engine, but eventually it didn't show up again. And they told me, yeah, it's fine, take it. And it ran well that night. And for the next day on Sunday morning, I actually on Saturday night I drove from 10 p.m. I left Miami until around 1 a.m. I arrived in Vero Beach. And then from then, around 8 a.m., I left from Vero Beach, and I felt the first misfire as I was entering Georgia. I guess my troubles usually start when I enter Georgia. The last time it was the coolant leak. This time it was the misfire. I said, well, it was just a hiccup. So I continued, and I said, well, I'll make it, And then, where did I sleep that night? I spent the night. Oh, it's all a blur. I was on I-95 Savannah, and then I drove all day, and then at where the junction where you take to Charleston, I believe it's I-26. I went west because I didn't want to take all I-95 and get all the Washington D.C. traffic, and I wanted to see something different, like the mountains and all that. So I came to Charlotte, but as I arrived near Columbia last night, it was misfiring pretty bad. I was like, maybe I'll continue a little bit more, and then this morning it started okay in the morning, and then it started misfiring really bad as I was going through Charlotte, and I decided to backtrack 20 miles and come to this shop, which is Firestone. Is the same people who fixed the car in Miami, and apparently there are like 5 other things wrong with this new engine that I got in Kia, and they fixed all of them except for one, which is a connector that they have to order, and supposedly it comes tomorrow morning. So as soon as they install it, I'll be able to hitch up and leave. And of course, I'm not gonna make it for Industry Day anymore to the RV show, but at least I'll make it at some point tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. I intend to be in Hershey, Pennsylvania. I hope you guys can see me okay. The internet seemed good, and I'm using the WeBoost. Okay, let me see the comments. Oh, I have a lot. So hello everybody. It's a Monday chat. Yeah, we're doing a special edition today, and I'm sorry but I felt like letting you guys know, the insider group, the Pelican Heads, give you like a quick update of what's going on. Of course, in the timeline on Wednesday, I'm gonna be in Key Largo, but anyways, hello from Istanbul. Hello Istanbul, North Carolina. Not a good place to be stuck right now. I totally agree. I think people are starting to freak out around here. They're starting to get into that hurricane mode. So I really hope that by tomorrow I get the engine fixed and I could continue north and northeast and get out of the path of the really real bad weather. Although in Pennsylvania we may get some rain as well. So Ted, I'm just north of Charlotte in here. Hi, from Concord, California. Hello there. Hello from Oklahoma. Sounds good. Raining? No, it's not raining. Actually, it's been cloudy all day, and this morning was really cool. But but right now it's actually I had to turn on the AC because it's getting hot, and the sun wants to peek out. It's actually not too bad. Gonna go now. Sorry. All right. Random dude. You're in Race City, USA. Your car ought to be running like a top when they're done, and it will be faster. You know, that's what I was telling. I was talking to Eric, this traveler, which he probably will be here anytime. And I told him, I'm in the NASCAR capital of the world, so these people ought to know something about cars, right? And they seem very knowledgeable in there. I have high hopes. My life fit is the smoothest. Cool. That's great. That it looks good. And I'm sorry if I skip one of the comments because you know. Okay, that is just sad. Why can't people do things right the first time? Sorry, your car issues. Firestone is notorious for stuff like this. Actually, these people seem okay. It's the guys in Miami that I think that they were doing their job in a rush, and they ran into a lot of problems, or either their fault or maybe it wasn't. Who knows? But yeah, they didn't do the greatest job, I must say. But it should be under warranty. So I only had to pay for why I originally took the car to this place in Miami, which was you know, tune-up, spark plugs and stuff like the belts and the front brakes. All that is new. So if these guys do a good job here at Firestone and the old Kia should be like brand new. It's raining here in Pennsylvania. Hello, we're roaming gnome in South Florida. Where are you going? I'm going to Larry Singh. Hello from Finland. And Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Hello there. Well, yes, I'm still I'm stuck here, but tomorrow morning, if all goes well, I don't think I'm gonna make it to Hershey, Pennsylvania tomorrow, but I'm gonna try. You know. Raining like hell in Texas. I got some rain on the way here, but it wasn't also it wasn't, but it was on and off, and you know it wasn't too bad. And Zua logo marca pronto neta casala from Brazil, and hello from Texas, Ken Slimmer, and from the UK we have people. I hope you get to meet you at the Hershey RV show. Today's Monday, right? Tuesday. Wednesday, we're gonna have to do that meetup at the Torgs Brewery. I think it's called on Wednesday, or Thursday, or both. Or if we bump into each other at the Hershey show, I'll be there. I'll be there Wednesday. Today's Wednesday and Thursday for sure. Warranty good call. Yeah. It's the engine, whatever they did, it comes with a 1 year warranty or 12,000 miles. So apparently this is on the house. Why would you put a new motor in a Kia? Gluten for punishment, or just like to piece away? Arctic drove some of the same roads. What? Well, I didn't pay for the new motor. They paid for it. I paid for the tune-up. What part of Florida do you live in, or in general? I live in South Florida, Miami. And Kevin and Becky pictured, hello there. Be sure to let us know when or where you'll be having the meetup in Hershey. We are heading that way tomorrow morning, and we'll be there through Thursday. I think it's called Troig's Brewery, and that's gonna be either Wednesday or Thursday, as I said, or both. I'll probably just go there and have an IPA every afternoon. And thank you, Dale Brown, for that super chat. Thank you so much, and see you at Hershey. Ted Ward, you still coming through West Pennsylvania on the way back? Hopefully, yeah. If these people do a good job on Kia, I'll make the long trip. Otherwise, if I feel old Kia is acting kind of sketchy after Boston, I'm heading back to Florida. We'll see. Would you be okay with the storm heading to North Carolina? Well, I plan to be out of here way before the storm makes landfall. So I hope so. Yes. The books on the table. A Secret Art Gallery. The Secret Art Gallery sends greetings from Joshua Tree. Thank you so much, Joshua Tree. I want to go there next year, next winter. Hopefully I will. And Lonnie Moore, I hope you got it fixed. I hope so too. My major car problems on the road, towing a trailer, being there. And I was lucky because I was able to make it here. Limping. I was coming like 45, 50 miles an hour on the. And luckily there was traffic, so I didn't have to go too fast. But it really sucked to be stuck in the middle of nowhere on a road, and having to call the towing service, and they never understand that you have a trailer and a car and they need to bring two vehicles, and then I would have to find the camping place. They let me boondock here, so that's good. Don't forget to give us a date and time for the meetup in Hershey, Pennsylvania, and I'm thinking Wednesday or Thursday. I might not even make it there on Wednesday for all we know now, but I don't know, 5 p.m. something like that, 4 or 5 p.m. Kind of happy hour-ish time at what's the name of that brewery? I always forget. I know it has an O with 2 dots at the top. Troig's Independent Brewery, and it's supposed to be like the top brewery in Hershey, Pennsylvania there. So that's probably where we're going to do it. And I think my internet is dying. Could it be? I'm on my LTE connection, so these people here at the Firestone, they have internet, but I couldn't connect to it. You missed my update on Kia culture, lifestyle, travel. Well, I got Kia on what was it? On Saturday evening, and I left that same evening. And yesterday evening, it started to misfire. I lost power. I got the check engine light on. It started shaking. And I have one of these gizmos. The OBD2 code reader, and it said cylinder 5 misfire, and there was an injector 5 short or something like that. And then these people here at the Firestone discovered a crankshaft position, something or another, and there was a transmission speed sensing. It was a bunch of stuff that was wrong with the thing. But yeah. But I am here now. They seem to know what they're doing. Tomorrow we'll see. If you ever come back to here in cold Finland land at winter time, I'll sure help you with any means necessary to arrange places, etc. Thank you so much, Lersinen. And I do want to go in the winter because I want to see the northern lights and snow, and I want to go to what's the name of that Kemi, where they have the ice castle and the icebreaker boat. Hope you're able to make it to New Hampshire and Maine. Yeah, Joe, is the same thing with Western Pennsylvania. If I feel confident that old Kia can make it, I will. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to head back. We'll see. I might cut the trip short. And I-77 construction. I came through the ring road because it said that it was faster, so I didn't take I-77. The woods, Brian. And hello there, Hannah. And base 608. Get into the shop. Okay, you're okay. Thank you, base. Live stream one offline. Well, I think it's sometimes it's has hiccups. What city, North Carolina? I'm just what's it called, Brian? I can't, for the life of me, I'm. It's been quite a day, but we'll make it through this. We're traveling. We're Mooresville. I'm right on the shores of Lake Norman. and Brian Wood is going to take me on his new boat. I'm just kidding. No, some other time. Oh, don't tell me. We lost the live stream. I'm back on. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Apparently, I'm back. I'm sorry if the stream goes off. You know, I'm on 4GLT, even though I'm using the Wii Boost sometimes. It's been going on and off in this area a lot today, and there it is. It's going off again. Rich Family TV, Randall. Yeah, thank you. I'm being as careful as I can, and I'm sorry the stream is coming on and off. Let me see if I change my phone position. I get better signal. Bites, Boats, and Bivouacs, Scott. Trip status is on hold. You know, I'm taking it one day at a time right now, just because I'm unable to move. But as soon as I'm able to move, I'll try to get back on track. You know, the one thing the one place that I have to be for sure is in Philadelphia on Friday, because Ely is flying there. So I'm sorry that the stream is a little sketchy. You did it. You do this for a living. Well, that's what I'm trying. And yeah, it looks like the stream is really bad. What could possibly be going wrong? You see, for moments it's like really good. I get really good throughput, and then it drops off. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, I just okay. Yeah, Illy says that it's okay now. Well, Alex, culture, lifestyle, travel. The latest update is I'm in Mooresville, North Carolina. Old Kia is having issues. The engine is misfiring. I'm saying it again. And and hopefully these people can fix it. They look very knowledgeable. They seem you know very nice folks here, and yeah, stream was really good at the beginning. Yeah, stream is out. Now I should have like good throughput again. You see how it is. It's all right, everybody. I think I'm gonna cut the stream short because I was hoping to be here with you guys for a long time, but obviously I'm having bandwidth issues. Like it is usually the case when you're on the road. Does fellow travelers on motorhomes and RVs use CB radio on that side of the pond? Yes. On the other side of the pond, I don't know. I don't know. Let me do something real quick. Hold on. Hold that thought. I turned off the Wii Boost. Let's see if that works better. You know, sometimes the Wii Boost can be a double-edged sword. It seems to be working now. No, you got a super deal on a low mileage VW Rialta. Oh, those Rialtas are awesome. Uh, they're kind of small, but I would love to get that would be like a nice vintage camper to have. Hello from Tampa, Ali Chuck Adventures. It's the weather, Robert. It must be the weather, although the weather is not bad at all. As you can see, there's sun. Ain't no sunshine when it's gone. Anyways. Arrow Winery will let you stay there. Better, okay, it's better. I was meaning there in America side, as personally I'm European, I use CB radios in northern countries pretty commonly. A lot of RVers are into CB radio. A lot of them are into ham radio. I know a lot of them have the ham radio license, and of course ham radio has more reach. You know, you can talk to people all over the country. It doesn't have the, the limitations of CB. But in many places like Alaska, for example, when we did the Dalton Highway in Alaska, everybody communicated through CB radio, because in the Dalton Highway in Alaska there's no signal. I mean, it's gotten better, I think. Now Coldfoot has and it went out again, but yeah. Joel Andrews, I may see you in Hershey, but will positively look to see you in Florida later this fall. Yes, you're streaming as well right now. It's not enough. Steady rain and cloud cover here for the last 4 days. I've seen the weather in Pennsylvania, and it's been horrible. But hopefully by the time I get there, I bring some Florida sunshine. Who knows? Or some Florida thunderstorms, some Florida hurricanes. Who knows? Hopefully not. Robert, with your Kia issues, are you still going to be able to make it up to Maine? And it depends. It depends how old Kia behaves in the next week after these people fix it. But I do have reservations in Acadia, so. RV cruising. Glad you made it out of Miami, Robert. Yes, I made it out of Miami, but didn't make it to Hershey yet. Hopefully I will. From Greenwood, South Carolina. Stay safe in your travels, my friend. I will keep you in my prayers. Thank you so much. The Penguins woman, no break at all in the rain. Totally steady. Yeah, I've seen the satellite image, and it doesn't look good. Bruce Prentice, rain and 60 here in Massachusetts. Yeah, it's getting cooler. Actually, I'm kind of welcoming the cooler weather. It's been too hot this year in Miami in the summer, and everywhere else for that matter. Drove home from the Keys through the storm. Yeah. Pouring and chilly in New York. River has risen 10 feet in HRS. That's Hershey. Ham radio operator in Finland calling. Yes, a lot of people use ham, and eventually, so one of these days, I'm gonna get my license. But we'll see. Hello from North Pole, Alaska. You know, I was there back in 2010. Cool town with the Santa Claus and the Christmas theme, just east of Fairbanks. Very cool. Xavier Naus, Kendall. Enjoy most of your videos. Thank you so much. And Penwood's woman, the North Pole, almost sounds good now, Raven. Arcadia waits for you guys. LOLs. Yes, yeah, I can. I'm gonna do the. I wanna, if the weather is good, I'm gonna wake up really early and go to the top of Cadillac Mountain and see what they say is the first sunrise in the United States. It's been raining on Long Island since Friday. I wanted to see Long Island, but that might have to be to the return trip or for some other time. We'll see. We'll see. I want to do the route of the book Travels with Charlie one of these days, and I might leave from Long Island. I do believe he left from Long Island. So I'm sick of this heat and humidity. Yeah, I understand. It's a good day to be in the garden, a beer garden. Talking about beer, you know, it wouldn't be our Friday nights. Well done. We got some Highlight imported from Tampa, Florida, all the way here in North Carolina. So, cheers. You know, the old Dometic is not cooling a whole lot. Maybe because I've been on the road. I don't know. Maybe because it's been on propane all these days. I don't know. Maybe because I'm a little bit off level. We'll see. 50 degrees here today. Where? Raven PS. Beer mentioned instant. And the Tin Can Travelers, they provided you with a loaner vehicle so you can go into town and get some supplies. No, not really, but I have plenty of stuff here. Um, how was Finnish beer? Finnish beer was really good. I got some really good IPAs. Olut, right? That's how you say beer in Finnish. Olut. I have to learn all the important words when I go to a country. Of course, thank you, kitos. And when you say cheers, you say kippis. And that's all I know of Finnish. And olut. Dry, sunshiny, mid 80s here in southwest Missouri, Ozarks. Sun is on coast of Georgia, Brunswick, Isles. That's an area that I was going to visit. Had they delivered my car on time in Miami 2.5 weeks ago, but they killed the original engine. It's never gonna be the same, is it? Old Kia. It's lost its soul, and I took such good care of that old engine. Yeah, I have to check out this fridge. I have never done any maintenance. Kia turned 4 years old last week, was it? And as soon as I get to Pennsylvania, as soon as I get to an RV park and I get good weather, I'm going to do the 4-year review of all the Minitini. No, oh, no, Minitini is not that old. 4-year review. What's falling apart, all the improvements that I've done to it, and what's really working great after 4 years. Stopping Scranton, Pennsylvania on your trip. I might on the way back. I want to do Western Pennsylvania. I want to do probably Erie and then down through Pittsburgh. And then I'm just gonna follow the fall weather, the turning of the leaves coming down through the Appalachians, or Appalachians, depending where you are. Papa Drew family. Okay, yeah, RV fridge is going. I don't know. This one was cooling great in Miami. Cigar City has a new IPA called Guayabera, real good. Yes, I think I saw it. I was afraid to try it, but as soon as I get back, I'll try it. Yeah, I've seen. I saw that the liquor store close to my house. The guy is into craft beer, so he brings all kinds of weird stuff, and I do believe he has the Guayabera. Hopefully, now that when I arrive to Hershey, Pennsylvania, maybe one of these afternoons I can do a little bit of exploring in Amish country. We'll see. Yeah, Gettysburg was gonna be on the list as well, but now it might not happen because of all these setbacks. But I know some real nice places in Western Pennsylvania. Well, let me know, and I intend to go there. If they really fix old Kia, you know. 45 miles up from the river. I've done my own RV or camper. I have done my own RV or camper van from old military radio RV, solid build, heavy as. But I got a big diesel 4x4 to tow it, so tested it this year on Norway mountains and it works well. Well, that's great. And I think, if Kia works well after this final fix, I'm going to keep her for 2 more years. But for 2020 Alaska, I'm buying a truck. When you get back, Guayabera on me. Thank you so much, Alex. I look forward to that. And hello from New Bern, North Carolina. We are waiting on Florence to go away. Florence looks bad. To quote Luke Skywalker in Star Wars. I've got a bad feeling about this, but hopefully I'm wrong. Max McLear, thank you so much for that super chat. I really, really appreciate it. Ted Ward, hope you make it to Pennsylvania soon. I really hope so too. There is Amish in Western Penn. Also, Western Penn is so underrated. And yes, I hear great things about Western Pennsylvania. Uh, Ted Ted Ward in the chat room, he's from there, and also and there are so many places that I haven't visited in the United States, let alone the world, and except for a few places, there's always something interesting wherever you go, and a lot of places people always go to the same places, and every place has something special and something unique, and um, you are such a positive guy. That's your charm. You take everything in stride. Well, not always, but I try. Last night I was a little frustrated, but now I'm here, and there's nothing I can do about it. And these people seem to be uh, good at what they do. So look at one of my vids to see how pretty it is. I'll check it out. Penwoods man. Sorry, Penwoods man. Um, Actually, let me. I keep using the mouse, and that mouse is the one from the PC. Let me just copy and paste your name here from the chat and put it in my browser. Because otherwise, And now I'm gonna kill the chat, the stream by searching on the computer. Okay, here we go. Here we go now. Yes, you need a truck, especially if for when I go to Alaska. Definitely, I want to have a truck, and because yeah, the old Kia has done admirably, and I've had it for 15 years, and yeah. From New Jersey, hello Robert. Sorry for your problems. Take your time, don't rush, and be safe. Hope you are still going to stay in Liberty Harbor, New Jersey. Would love to have a meetup. Will be great. Yeah, that's still the plan. It's reserved. I paid for it, so it's in my best interest to make it there, and I will try. I have a good feeling about this, about old Kia with these people. They seemed honest about it. Largest Amish community is in Ohio, actually. There you go. Tionesta and Allegheny National Forest. Yeah, I've heard of those. I think I have those, or both of those, marked in my map. Yeah, I think there are Amish communities everywhere. We have a couple in Florida even. So, hey Robert from Cleveland, Ohio. Hello there, Autopops. Penn Woodsman. Just got back from 8-day river camp, but I need to hit the pub for some bar food tonight. LOL, need a break from roughing it. Yeah. Oh, that's why I'm having my highlight here while I wait for the woods to arrive. There is a radio friendly in Albuquerque, New Mexico. He said that I should definitely visit him. Do you agree? Is the sites there good? It's a long way to America from Finland. Albuquerque has very, very interesting things, and it's the West. It's beautiful. And from Albuquerque, you're very close to Santa Fe. You're close to a lot of beautiful sites in the West. Amish in Indiana, where I'm originally from. Okay, safe travels. Thank you so much, Joel Andrews. And most RV come from Indiana, built by Amish. Yeah, they do. They do the very good woodwork, as I hear. And yeah, in the Elkhart, right? The RV capital of the world, Allegheny. Yeah, you know me and pronunciations, guys. I usually have to Google it sometimes when it's something strange. I just Google pronounce this or that word. Even if it's a foreign word, I do it too. If it is something that I'm sure I'm gonna butcher. I only posted a couple of videos from the last video. I'm Big Dog Bulldog. Hello. Hope all is well. Stay safe out there. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to get out of here before the hurricane comes. Enrique Sánchez, hello desde Homestead. Entré ahora al chat y seguramente ya explicaste eso, pero saben bien que tiene Old Kia. Hope Old Kia gets well soon and you can get back on the road. Be safe. Yeah, in a nutshell, Enrique, they didn't do the greatest job at the shop in Miami, so they're finishing the job here at this Firestone in North Carolina. I've lived in 44 states. Everyone has its own charm and so different in its own way. I agree, and I've only been to like 30 of them. Probably not even. I still have the whole from the middle to the top. Well, check it out. That's the beauty of having. You see, all I have left on this trip. The goal is to fill up all this whole area here. And I was hoping Michigan, but Michigan is going to have to be part of this whole trip. What I'm thinking is in the winter, we're going to do the RTR and come through California, but then it's going to be snowing here, so I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. I might have to do 2 trips next year. Someone there? I thought I heard. I know it's my chair. Hello. Okay, I saw that already. Should ask Firestone to give you some electric. Yeah, but I don't see any. I don't see any power outlets out there. I'm using my generator and to turn it off because tonight is going to be pretty cool here. I don't think I'm gonna need power tonight. My batteries are getting charged pretty well here. Largo Clearwater, happy you got Kia fixed. Well, no, you are not up to date in the news. Kia is getting fixed, hopefully. Do you plan on being out of the hurricane area by Thursday? I plan to be out of the hurricane area by tomorrow. But who knows? Port Richie here. My band still plays in Largo this Friday. Mr. Joe's off the beach. Cool. How long will you be in Hershey until Friday around noon? At noon, I'm gonna hitch it up and leave towards Philadelphia. It's not the storm. You should be check out the Outer Banks. Yeah, I know the Outer Banks were part of this trip originally, but plans change. I'll go to the other Outer Banks at some point. Don't come northeast if you are avoiding the weather, Robert. We are getting slammed in the northeast. Well, by the time I get there, it'll probably get better. I hope. Otherwise, I have umbrellas. Eat, sleep, RV, repeat. Of course, it will be nice to wait for good weather, but I know you're planning to get a Class C or B plus. If you had to, would you consider Minitini a full-time couples rig? It's doable. It's doable. It's a little could get a little cramped in here sometimes, but it's doable, definitely. I mean, you get used to it. People do it with less than this. Get the northeast states done before it gets cold. Should be nice fall colors. Yeah, that's my plan. I want to see the fall colors because last year it was kind of a fail. I didn't quite. Last year was not the greatest fall colors I've heard. Blah, buy studded tires and just drive and ignore the snow. That's our northern style. Hmm, maybe. Alex, you're too funny. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna need power. I'm running short in my fresh water tank is getting low, but I mean, RVers don't shower every day, right? So I don't really need to shower tomorrow. You rock, Robert. Love your channel, music vids, best RV channel on YouTube. Thank you so much. And I think these people are closing shop because I see all the mechanics leaving. Thank you for just keeping it real. You're very welcome. A lot of rain, don't stop, Robert. Mid October for New England, peak color, and that's the only problem. And I wanted to make it all the way to New Brunswick, Canada. A lot of stuff starts shutting down after September 30th. You know, like camping sites. So I'm gonna have to boondock a lot, which I have no problem with. Doug H. Thank goodness you're stranded on the side of the highway. We look forward to catching up in Hershey. Yes, and that would have been really bad. Or in the highway in the middle of nowhere. You know, at least you know as I was getting further away from Charlotte because Old Kia still kind of ran, and I asked the patrons and they told me like, don't go back, take it to the shop, you know, because I was willing to wing it and try to make it to Hershey, but sometimes I'm stubborn like that, and I'm glad I came back because actually what actually finalized my decision as I left that rest area just 20 miles north of here. Uh, it wouldn't accelerate. It was like no power. So I said I just made a U-turn and chose a Firestone close to a major city, which is Charlotte. Don't forget to have some clam chowder in Boston. Definitely, I'll definitely have some clam chowder. I'm really looking forward to Boston. Javier Carulo, hi Robert, thinking of getting an RV, but I have a Ford Explorer. Don't know what kind of RV. Ford Explorer, it's either 3,500 or 5,000 pound tow capacity, depending on what engine you have. You should get something like what I have or smaller, something lighter, for sure. IPA beer equals rain repellent. LOL. If it doesn't repel it, at least you don't care about the rain. About that. Oh, it's getting dark in here. This will be my first RV show. It's a place to get good deals. At the time, I've never been to this show. At the Tampa show, they have really good deals, but according to John Hoggins, which was in many ways my inspiration for all this, you can get the same deals at the dealer any day. You know, it's not like, I mean, if they make you an offer, you can refuse by all means. But and RV shows are overwhelming. You have to narrow it down. Like me myself, I'm gonna try to go. I wanted to go on Industry Day because there's no one there, and that's the best day, like to see everything. But I'm gonna try to go early in the morning. Go first thing in the morning and make a beeline for the RV that you want to see. Don't get because they usually have like the Prevos and the Airstreams right by the entrance. You know the expensive stuff. Go make a beeline for what you want to see, and then after you've seen what you want to see, uh, go see the rest. That's the only advice I can give you after five Tampa RV shows, and now this one, which is probably the same. Did you try sauna on the Northern Road trip? No, I didn't. Actually, I didn't. I was even invited by Vitali from Provo, and there's this very nice sauna. It's the touristy sauna in Helsinki. It's called I forgot the name, but it's but I didn't. It's I don't know. It would have been an interesting experience, but it's something that I don't know. I didn't think I wanted to do it that bad. You know. What part of Virginia are you going to be going through? I don't know, tomorrow or whenever I can. Virginia. Well, on the way north, I'm gonna get out of here as soon as possible, and of course I'm gonna take I-81, which I do believe it goes through Virginia. And I'm just gonna take I-81 nonstop. Now on the way back, on the return trip, I wanna pass by. You know, I wanna see the capital city, Charleston, and I'll probably do that part of West Virginia. I would have loved to see Harper's Ferry, which is the psychological halfway point of the Appalachian Trail, and I may still do if they do a kick-ass job here tomorrow at this Firestone, and Kia rides like the first day, like when it was brand new. I think it died, didn't it? Yeah, it died. The stream died. Union Oyster House. I'm gonna put a star on that one because I don't have that one on my map. Union Oyster House on Union Street, Boston. Okay. One thing I'm gonna do, one very unorthodox thing in Boston, and feel free to try to talk me out of it. I'm gonna drive into Boston, and I'm gonna park in Boston. Everybody does the public transport. I am not going to do public transport for the sake of saving time. I'm gonna park at the Boston Commons parking lot, which is like $32. Actually, it's gonna be a weekend, so it's cheaper. And yeah, Old Kia has driven Manhattan, and why not? Old Kia should drive in Boston, right? Not towing. Okay, I put Union Oyster House as part of my list. Uh, just follow your heart. It has never been wrong. Well, it's been, but not many times. See how they help you fill up your water tanks. I was looking for a spigot out there. I can't survive tonight without water. If tomorrow I need it, I'll ask him. And I'm sure that they've been very nice. These fellas here. Gracias, Carlos Camejo. Thank you so much. Yeah, I know. I got offline for a second there. GM Transportation. Thank you. Juan Peña. Virginia is for lovers, and you will have some good times there. Yeah. Definitely on the way back, and on the way back, one part of my original plan, and I'm still debating whether to do a loop back to the east or follow the Appalachians. I wanted to do Colonial, Williamsburg, and Jamestown, and the Maryland coastline. Where they had the wild horses, as a Assateague Island. But I don't know. Ariana and Grandma, my papa, like your videos. Be safe. I'm 7, and I thank you for what you do. Thank you so much, Ariana. Appreciate it. It's great that people of all ages can watch what I do. Josie, the Union is in downtown Boston and awesome. Yeah, I already put a start to it. I'm gonna be there because I'm doing the Boston Trail, no, the Freedom Trail, and yeah. Yeah, the Freedom Trail. There you go, Alex Cruz in Boston. It passes by 16 locations. I already downloaded the app, and definitely really looking forward to that, because I saw there's a mini series called John Adams, and it kind of the first 3 or 4 episodes are really good because it tells the story of the Revolutionary War, and how all these guys created this great country we live in, and it's really 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 inspiring, and I really want to see all those places where that history took place. Let's go to sleep. Almost 2 a.m. in Finnish time. Yes, sleep well. Greetings. Good night. hope to go to Finland back again one of these days, probably 2021, 2022. Thank you, David Parsons. I'm doing great. I'm healthy. I just don't have a set of wheels to continue driving until tomorrow, hopefully. Thank you, Petaway. Yes, going to Boston. Yeah, stream. It's coming on and off. I don't know what's. I'm streaming off my 4G LTE here. So who knows? Technology. Really enjoyed your Sugar Sand video we just watched the past weekend. That Sugar Sand, that's in Matlacha Island. Yes, I at some point I'm gonna return, but there are so many places. When I went there, I vowed to return the next spring, and I didn't. And at some point, I'm going to return to Sugar Sands and explore the other island that is right next to it, Pine Island, as well. I think you might have to skip the eastern shore. It might not be there on the way back. Yeah, that's very sad. I'll wait a year and it'll be back. The keys are almost back, and the keys got hit really bad. You can still see evidence of damage everywhere, but they're almost back. Key West is still not there, but Freedom Trail, hope the rest of the trips go good. Yes, I really hope so too. Stranded, OMG. Yes, I'm stranded. Old Kia is undergoing further surgery. Hopefully, she'll be back soon. Hello, Robert from Wilson, North Carolina. Be careful. Yes, I will. I will get out of here as soon as I can. And not because I don't like North Carolina. I love North Carolina, but because there's a hurricane coming. And even though we're further for inland enough, still we're gonna feel, and maybe the Appalachian Mountains will repel the hurricane. And if it stays stagnant here for any number of days, that's gonna be really bad. Just watch the John Adams tonight. Nice rainy day being watched. Yeah, that I really like that series. I liked the beginning of it. It kind of got boring after the whole independence thing took place, and then it's not as interesting part of history, if you will, but it was very enjoyable. Actually, I never got to see the last episode. I'm leaving New England in a Class C, just wondering which route should I take to San Diego. Fastest route. Ask Google, because yeah, you don't want to be stuck in the hurricane. Yeah, that's Williamsburg, Yorktown, Jamestown. I saw in the map. And they're not too far away, and I would love to visit them. If I don't do it this trip, the next time I'm gonna come to this area at some point again for sure. It's nice that you're trying to bring some history back to this beautiful country of ours. Love you for it, yes. And I think it's important that we remember where we came from, and the principles. And I think everybody should watch that. Those first 3 or 4 episodes of the John Adams series. Virginia is pretty amazing. I've never actually been to Virginia. I've driven through it, but I can't wait to see it. Travel drama from here. Have you called Miami shop, or you have issue after leaving shop? What is the new issue is? The new issue is that they didn't do a very good job, I guess, finishing the job in Miami, and they just sent me on my way. I think they did it in a hurry, and luckily I didn't do it with a mom and pop mechanic, which maybe I should have. I went with a big company like Firestone, and Miami is Tires Plus. It's part of the Goodrich family, I guess, and luckily I can come here and it's covered, by the warranty, supposedly. Hopefully they won't send me a bill tomorrow. And I did call the Miami shop and told the guy, by the way, he told me you should have no problem at any Firestone shop, so that's why I'm here. Hi there, Robert, from your buddy in Arizona, Max, Mac, Lear. Hope you's good before the storm arrives. Hope you pack the poncho. No, but I have a very good umbrella there, and I do have a poncho. If you saw my video from Fort Mill Bridge State Park in Georgia, I wore that poncho on that video, I think, or the one after. Either or. Mhm. Keep a weather eye on the sky, definitely. At these days, I need to. Yes, I'm gonna leave as soon as I can, but I'm not in a hurry. I'm not gonna be in that much of a hurry anymore, just because I missed Industry Day, which I was really looking forward to doing that. But I'm still looking forward to meeting you guys, and that's gonna be Wednesday night or Thursday night. At least by Thursday night, I should make it there. And if I don't get to cover the RV show so much because time constraints, and it's getting dark in here, isn't it? Is that better? I'll just go see whatever I'm most interested in, and that'll be it. In the end, little secret for you guys: RV tours have great CPM, which means they pay more money, and I get a lot of views on RV tours. But what I'm really passionate about is travel videos. So I was hoping to do some RV tours, and I know you guys are interested in that too. But and if I don't get to do as many as I was originally hoping to do, yeah, it is what it is. I do want to see whatever they have new in the BB Plus arena. I want to see the new Airstream that comes with the prepaid Wi-Fi plan, Wi-Fi internet plan from AT&T, and whatever is new and innovative. I'm not really gonna go into the Prevos or the Integras this time around because it's the same thing that you guys saw last year at the Tampa show. So I'm gonna try to look at whatever is different. And in here they have the whole arena full of vendors, and I'm gonna try to check that out too. From Southern California, but currently visiting your beautiful city of St. Augustine. My prayers with you for a safe trip. Thank you so much, Jeffrey Ingerman and John Martin. If you can go straight up I-77 states, or even up to Virginia, you should miss most of the weather. Yeah, that's the point. And my plan here is, of course, where's my map? Oh, my internet is. Where am I? Yeah, I'm gonna do I-77 and then I-81. I'm not gonna stop and smell the roses anywhere. You just do it. Do you have an email site? Robert at travelingrobert.com, or if you go to travelingrobert.com, at the bottom of the page there's an email sign up form that you can sign up to my newsletter that originally I promised to do every week, and I do it about once a month, but there it is. And that's how we found you. We went to YouTube to find our beloved Keys and survive after the Hurricane Irma last year. Yeah, I did make that video as soon as I could. And the trips of Elder and Leticia. Hello, Robert. How are you? Are you away from the hurricane cone? Right now, I am not. But by the time the hurricane here, I sure hope to be out of the hurricane cone. Are you changing old Kia for a Class B? Eventually, I cannot afford a brand new Class B at the moment. Maybe when I get to 500,000 subscribers, I will. But maybe after 2020, we'll get a white body Class B, maybe something slightly used. We'll see. We'll see what from here to then. I really would hope to take Minitini here to Alaska, but for that, I probably need a truck for that. A great plan. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Get out of the way of the storm. Luckily, it's not going to Miami. I would feel really bad if I'm here and my home in Miami is getting destroyed by a hurricane. I would probably cancel the trip and drive straight back, but or fly back or something. Leave Minitini here because you don't want Minitini in the middle of a storm. Been through several hurricanes, but never direct hit. Take it seriously. I've been through almost a direct hit, which was called Andrew in 1992, and trust me, it's not fun. But of course, for you to be in the direct hit, what are the? It's an area this big. You know, it's like what 10, 20, maybe 30, 40 miles wide, and that's the direct hit. Then it starts to taper off the further you get from that area. So that's why I have a little bit of a cavalier attitude towards hurricanes, because the chances that you get the direct hit are very, very small. I mean, talking objectively. Don't tell that to the people at Kojo Key in the Keys. Don't tell that to the people in southern West Kendall or Homestead during Andrew. But to be honest, the chances of another categories 5 or 6, whatever Andrew was, going through Homestead again in the next century are slim. Talking objectively, of course. Of course, yes, it's gonna make landfall. This one, the one that is coming, it's gonna make landfall somewhere. It's gonna be horrible, but that specific point is not gonna see another hurricane for another 100 years. You know, it's talking statistics. So I just hope that it dissipates and goes into the Atlantic. But yeah, someone always gets a direct hit, and that's sad. Anyway, changing the subject, breaking Sobe, thank you so much for that. A super chat. Safe travels and Godspeed. Thank you so much. Robert, when are you going live again? Time and dates. I might be going live at some point later this week from Hershey. Probably Thursday, probably Wednesday. And I'm going to see how much bandwidth I'm really consuming on this live stream, because I may not have enough bandwidth to do that. And then Friday I might do a regular live stream from the Philadelphia airport. As I wait for my wife to fly there, to land, I might do it, the live stream. But I don't know yet. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not going to be on Hershey on Saturday. Michael Young, I never planned on being on Hershey on Saturday. My plan was Wednesday through Friday. Saturday's going to be... Usually the weekend, the RV shows are way too packed, too crowded. So that's why I made the decision to continue the trip on Saturday and Sunday. So I don't... Though the live updates from Patreon are cool. Keep them coming if you can. Yeah, definitely. You may get one tomorrow morning, although that would be overkill. Since I'm gonna do an update to Patreon whenever I get Kia back. How about that? And they're not live, but they are 10 minutes after. I just shoot them with my phone, upload them, and share them on Patreon. And all the patrons get it from the $1 to the $20. Everybody gets them. And that's one of the perks, Jackie or Auraha. Right now I'm just north of Charlotte, North Carolina. Wilma was my last hurricane. I'm back in the zone, Arizona now. You don't get hurricanes down there. I love the weather in Arizona because it's so predictable. I'll give you my old umbrellas. Is the meetup okay? If we meet up, okay. LOL. Yeah, I love Arizona. The weather is so predictable. It's dry and hot in the summer. It's dry and nice in the winter during the day, and it's dry and really cold at night in the winter. And yeah. I tried to sign up for a blog. Gave me an error. I'll check it out when I get a chance. Maybe I forgot to pay A Weber. Who knows? If you ever get a chance to spend time in Virginia, you should come to the National D-Day Memorial in Bedford, Virginia. It's a very neat place. I'll make a note of it for sure. National D-Day Memorial. I can imagine it's a neat place. Hi Robert, just got off my live stream and one of my chatters said you was live. Yeah, I've been live for over an hour, and if the woods don't arrive here soon, they're not gonna be able to go online because of on video, because I think I'm gonna start winding this down. Sorry I didn't bring my guitar, so I cannot sing you guys out. Everywhere down in the southeast, do me a favor, stay safe, be careful. Mark here in the Bronx. Yeah, hopefully it'll make landfall in an unpopulated area. Hopefully it won't make landfall. Use the airport's bandwidth, Boondock bandwidth. I'll check it out. Are you coming to Chicago soon? Short answers. Define soon. Within the next 12 months, probably not. Although I was tempted in the tail end of this trip to make it all the way to Chicago, but I don't know if it's going to happen. Otherwise, probably next year in the late spring, I might. Because I have to go to Michigan, and in order to go to Michigan, I have to pass by Chicago. So yeah. From Monterey, California, beautiful town, Monterey, and I want to go there again. After I read Travels with Charlie, and I learned that the author is from there, and the Cannery Row and all that. The woods. We are eating without Robert. Oh, I think the woods are here. The woods are here. Come in, come in. It's open. Come in, it's open. You're on camera. How you doing, Brian?
Hi, guys.
Hey, look there. There's Brian Wood, Andre Illustrated. And, all right, everybody. Brian is here, and that means we're going to dinner. It's been great chatting with all you guys. I forgot to bring my guitar, so you're not getting a song today, unless you want me to sing a cappella. Look out for another update video, probably tomorrow or the day after. Until the next time, cheers, or like they say in Finland, kippis. And this is the good stuff. See you on the road. Bye.